Hey, Scott from Aristocob.com here.
And Seth from theshrinkingpastor.com.
And together, the three of us, we're Markwood's Breakfast Club. Morning, boy.
Good morning, Homer.
So, today we're going to smoke some BCA, Black Cavendish from Lane. And you got something to smoke it in, boy?
Yep. I've got a Rusticob.
We need to stop smoking the Rusticobs. I feel sorry for folks because every time I smoke them, between that and the Magna Cobs, I get comments about how can I get one?
You can't. That's why I like to smoke it. Show it off.
Yeah, I got a really fun message this week from somebody through Facebook saying, he begins with, "Hey, my name is blank and I'm 1/3 of Markwood's Breakfast Club."
Nice.
Loved it.
So we, I guess perhaps for point of order, I don't know, I guess it's been a long time since we've explicitly stated this on the show, but somebody asked on episode 30 today, asked a couple of questions that I thought were interesting. Common knowledge from many of you guys. They asked, who's the young man sitting beside you? We're father and son. And I appreciate
my dad.
that. That's right. I appreciate you calling me young. Other question, where can I get corncob pipes?
That's a great question.
Aristocob.com is a great place.
Aristocob.com. We will link to it in the description of the video, as we do every week.
Certainly that's not the only place to get them, but I happen to know the owners, and they're pretty cool. Working hard, small business. One thing I can say as a third party with no stock in the company is they take great care to make sure that you're getting a quality pipe, taking even greater care to remove any seconds that other people would happily sell you, and you're going to get some great customer service. So check them out, Aristocob, if you need a corncob pipe.
I'll tell you this, we do sell a lot of pipes, and every now and then one will slip past us, or through smoking someone will discover that there's a problem. Just let me know, throw me an email, send me a message, whatever way you like to communicate. For the most part, I'm connectable. It's impossible to get me on the phone, but other than that,
Well, as we've talked,
we'll make it right.
As we've talked many times in the past, Mom, Mrs. Aristocob, is the one who really keeps things afloat and makes. She's the one who puts all the orders together, and she's the one who's packaged it with love and sent it out for you.
She's the one that's in constant contact with the folks at Missouri Meerschaum. She is the one that fights for inventory. I tell you, it's a struggle because they have a hard time, especially right around this time of year where they're waiting on inventory to become available, either from this year's crop or from last year's crop that they've set aside. And so we start getting into this. We'll ship you some of those soon. We're just waiting. So like right now, there's a couple pipes that I think she just told me today that we're getting really low on. So
Boom.
I will not announce which ones they are because we might have them by the time.
Everybody will want them if they are rare and collectible.
Can't blame you.
Anyway, I just want to throw that out there. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for watching. This person's comment, it's always a nice surprise to find a comment. Someone who's a first-time watcher, talking, saying very nice things, asking some good questions, and on videos that we made. That one was 2014, so years ago.
But just getting to know us.
Yeah,
That's cool.
so
It just goes to show you the long tail of Facebook, or YouTube, Google, the interwebs, all that. So, I got me a yabo, I got me a yabo, I got me a yabo. Hey.
Do you know that the song from Little Rascals that inspired that was improv by the children?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, I saw a 25th, 20-something, 30-something anniversary documentary video. They had all the kids from the Little Rascals movie come in and do pictures of them in, their as adults and their
now.
Yeah, now, but in their outfits and
Oh my gosh.
yeah. Someone said Yeah, they said that was totally improv, and they left it in the movie.
I like it.
So, your Yabo.
So, a couple things. First off, Yabo, yet another box opening, for those of you who that's a new term for. A gentleman here on YouTube, also on Instagram, contacted me via Instagram about his possession of an electronic pipe. Now, he knew that I used to have an ePipe and that it somehow disappeared. I had a bag of pipes that disappeared, and it had many interesting pipes in it that are now gone. And one of them was an electronic pipe. And he sent me a picture of this pipe. And this is exactly the pipe that I had. It is the Totally Wicked ePipe, which is no longer available from Totally Wicked. And so he wrote me to say, I don't use it, and when I used it, I didn't enjoy it. But I recall that you said you wanted one, so what do you say? And I say, why, yes, I do want it. So anyway, it's an interesting pipe. You open up the chamber here, take this little cap off, and there are versions like this still available. And you insert a rechargeable battery.
This particular one you had probably 7 years ago?
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah?
A long time ago.
Yeah.
And inside of the stem here, there is a container that is refillable of the e-juice. And you just draw on it, and you'll see it. It lights up to indicate that it's working, and it's just kind of cool.
Yeah?
So
is it everything you remember?
Yeah. So the gentleman, Freedom to Ignite, that's one word with the number 2 in the middle, Freedom to Ignite. He said, you interested in this? I said, yes, I am. So we worked out a little barter for some pipes. So I guess what I'm saying is we can barter. Got anything interesting? Got anything shopsmith related? Anyway, I just store this without the battery in it, just to keep it from getting funky and shorting out and everything.
Yeah.
But
looks like you got a couple cartridges.
Couple batteries. Right now, the tobacco or the e-juice that's in there is much more of a cigarette taste, so I'll replace that with the stuff that I typically vape, which is more of a Captain Black Lane 1Q flavor. It probably shocks you.
So those cartridges are refillable?
Yeah, that one you unscrew a little plastic container and squirt it full of the e-juice.
Awesome.
Yeah, very cool. Thank you for thinking of me. I do appreciate that, and I will enjoy the ePipe. Now, I will say that in our evolution of trying electronic cigarettes, we went from originally the pipe. That was the first one that I bought. And my thinking was, well, I smoke a pipe. I wouldn't want an electronic pipe. The reality is that thing is not practical. It's very heavy. You know, it's got a big battery in it. You got to keep it in your hand. You can't clench it, so it's not something you can walk around with in your mouth. And I had to do a lot of soul searching on that, and came to the conclusion that if there was no such thing as a cigarette, if that had never been invented, wouldn't it be convenient to have an electronic cigarette the size and shape roughly of a cigarette? So then we went to that. Then we bought a bunch of those little cigarette-shaped
510s,
e-cigs, 510, that's right. And we used those for probably 6 months, and then came to hate them. They didn't hold much e-juice. We were doing all kinds of mods to them. You know, there was a lot of folks, do-it-yourselfers, that were trying
Pyramid Teabag mod.
Pyramid Teabag. But that was the most successful mod we found. And then along came the pen style e-cigs, which a lot of people are still using today.
The Ego Twist.
And then we went very large. I had two versions of the screwdriver. Looks just like a screwdriver. Then we went to some very large box mods.
The E-Leaf. Very
big box mods. And then I came back down to a more reasonable size mod. It's about, it's in the house. I should go get it. It's about that big. And I don't know, I've seen some table lighters that are about the size of this e-cig.
Yeah.
And that's where I landed. So this isn't going to see a lot of use, but I missed it.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad to have it back. But it's
Put it
genuine wood. It's very cool.
That is cool.
It has wood. I got me another Yaba.
We'll save that one for next week.
I got to wait a whole week?
Yeah. Well, you don't. They get to. They get to. So.
Oh, I got some stuff to get off the smoker, too.
Yeah.
I got some stuff on the smoker. Check it out on Instagram. On Aristagrub. On Instagram.
Well, there you have it. This is really good tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying this. What is this?
Lane BCA. It's just a stock black Cavendish. This is the base of a lot of their tobaccos.
Yeah.
There's a portion of this mixed in with 1Q, just a little bit. I mean, maybe 10%.
Yeah.
Do you remember their cherry, their brand new cherry that they came out with that we smoked at Taps? It's called.
Barely.
It doesn't even have the name cherry. It's called Dark something.
Yeah.
It was really good, surprisingly, and it's basically BCA.
Really.
Yeah, it's good tobacco.
It's very sweet. If you don't like aromatics, you won't care for this, but I like it.
Good.
It's very good.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up, I guess.
Yeah.
That was fast.
It was.
It was fast for me.
It
fast
was
for you?
Yeah. Yeah,
how long was that?
But I don't know. They know. 12 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with the rest of your day?
We will make it up to you next week, I am sure.
All right. Make it a great week.
Thank you guys for watching. See ya.